Turn those unused consumer electronic goods into cold hard cash when you visit our show sponsor, Gazelle.com. There's over 250,000 different items they'll take off your hands, and they'll give you a paper check, put money in your PayPal, or cut you an Amazon.com gift card. You can't beat them. Go over and see Gazelle.com, show them some support, and let them know when you're checking out that you heard about them from Grizzly Productions.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to CHIKARA's Podcast-A-Go-Go, your weekly dose, CHIKARA's brand of pro wrestling. My name is Gavin Loudspeaker. Ladies and gentlemen, on the Go-Go, we're going to be taking a look at the woman they call the Queen of Wrestling, Sara Del Rey. She was on a tear in 2011. She defeated Claudio Castagnoli. She got a victory at our very first pay-per-view High Noon, but above all of that, she had a tremendous victory at JoshiMania when she defeated her all-time idol, the legendary Aja Kong from Japan. Let's take a look right now at this clip with Sara Del Rey.
Some of the people that you've looked up to over the years, and Sara Del Rey right now, her dream match could become a nightmare as Aja Kong just sits on her, putting all the weight across the throat of Sara Del Rey. Sara Del Rey, though, fighting up to her feet.
Certainly it's worthy of note that Aja Kong really sort of haunts the nightmares of a generation of Joshi wrestlers. For a while, she was one of the head trainers of the now-defunct Arceon promotion in Japan, where she was renowned for being the toughest trainer in all of Joshi.
And now just having her way with Sara Del Rey and intimidating Bryce Remsburg, the referee, as well here. You mentioned one of the most feared trainers. I think she's just one of the most feared wrestlers in all the world.
That is no understatement. The neck hang there all the way down, long way down for Sara Del Rey. Aja Kong up and down with an elbow drop right to the center of the chest. Was earlier we saw her center her strikes, the chops that she threw there. And I just have to wonder, I haven't wrestled a lot of opponents that wear gloves like the ones Aja Kong has. I don't know, what that's like over the palm of the hand, but you can't help but wonder if maybe that actually put some cushion there in terms of the chops. Trying to take her over there, too near the ropes with the Jujigata made it work, Leonard. Smart move there, just bad ring positioning. Unfortunately, at the moment it became opportune. And Sara now trying to string them together there, a series of kicks, and again, Kong seems unfazed.
And Sara is just not having it here tonight. Everything that she has dished out on Aja Kong has been met with nothing but resistance, and that slap to the face is the definition of that.
Scoops her with ease and slams her with authority, does Aja Kong. And a back bridge there brings the shoulders of Sara Del Rey, the queen of pro wrestling, up off of the mat. Now earlier this year we saw Sara in action against another incredible hard hitter from Japan in Kana, who's known for her lethal kicks. And not to discount the kicks of Aja Kong, but Kong is known for the spinning back fist. In fact, the very same finishing maneuver our own grand champion Eddie Kingston likes to employ, I am sorry to report.
Yes, you certainly are. If anyone saw High Noon, you know Mike is speaking from experience, as Kong immediately goes right to the sleeper with the body scissors, and Sara frantically does her best to get out of that, and does. And again, Sara, I'm sure, had a game plan coming into this contest, and whatever that is, it has not worked thus far. As Kong is using her experience, using her size, Sara connects with that kick.
This time, it actually seemed like she might have dazed Kong for a second there. I don't know. Is Kong baiting her in? It's tough to tell.
Yeah, it's very difficult to tell. I'm not really. Oh!
She's knocked Kong down. That alone is an accomplishment in and of itself. Finally, it seems like the offense of Sara Del Rey is starting to work here. Looking for the double underhook, the butterfly, and of course it is from this position that she scoops girls up, or whoever her opponent might be, really, into the royal butterfly. Most recently, of course, it was Jakob Hammermeyer that fell victim. Oh, and the axe kick connects. If she can knock Aja Kong out, oh, she could not, but that's really centering the strikes on the head, especially the back of the head or the temple, could produce a knockout situation, and that might be one of the only ways you could ever hope to keep the shoulders of Aja Kong down on the mat. Oh, she dropped down and brought up her right foot right to the face and mows Sara down with a lariat.
Sara was in control there, and she was immediately going for those big moves, German suplexes, double underhook suplexes, but not enough taken out of the tank of Aja Kong, who now ascends to the second rope. But Sara up to her feet. But now we're starting to see some weakness finally in Kong here.
Kong hit the retaining barrier there. Not only was she ejected from the ring, but she got rammed right into the steel. Sara Del Rey out on the apron. She likes to make her way down the apron, and she just took Kong out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chikara fans, here in Chikara, we enjoy a lot of very successful relationships with many different Japanese wrestling promotions. In fact, we have more Japanese wrestlers come to Chikara than in any other pro wrestling organization in all of North America. Now recently, the top tag team from Osaka Pro, Kotoge and Harada, challenged our tag team champions, Taylor and Gargano, in Burlington, North Carolina. So let's take a look at tag team competition as Kotoge and Harada had accumulated the 3 points necessary for tag team competition.
Go! Oh, an assisted ace crusher.
Could that be all?
Hook it up. No! Incredible kick out by Kotoge. You saw Johnny Gargano had his head scissored as well as the leg hook. He still managed to get the shoulder up. Taylor and Gargano now with Harada. They're going to double whip him into the ropes here. Going for the double clothesline, missing. Butting heads.
Collision there. Kotoge and Harada now starting to regroup. Back to their tag team strategy they go. He evades Harada, but Kotoge's waiting. A bomb sandwich in the corner.
Chuck Taylor slamming down Kotoge.
Like move. Poor man's Uranagi suplex. Look at the form on that.
The Taylor puts a stop to that with a knee from out of the corner. Kotoge into the ropes.
Oh, he evades. Up and around.
All the way down, DDT.
Spiked him.
And now all four men down on the canvas like some sort of car wreck out on the North Carolina Interstate. Who is going to make it back to their feet at this point in the contest? All four competitors giving it all they've got in this tremendous main event for the Campeonatos de Parejas. Johnny Gargano now inching his way, meeting heads with Dice K. Harada in the middle of the ring. Forearm shots now being exchanged by these mentally and physically exhausted human beings in the ring.
You're not kidding. Osaka Pro. These guys came from the other side of the planet for this title match today. As if this match isn't bad enough, you can imagine what the jet lag must be like. And yet here they are, giving it their all. The Mid-Atlantic Auditorium. An incredible rapport of strikes back and forth between Gargano and Harada. Who will get the better of it, Gavin?
Oh, looks like Harada putting everything he has behind that. Put a little wasabi on it. Oh, but Johnny Gargano. Oh, no! No, but Harada digs down deep. One more elbow. Roaring style sends Gargano down, but Chuck Taylor right there for the save. Another electrifying kick right to the head of Kotoge. And now Chuck Taylor's got it.
Taylor's got a chain.
Got a chain around that hand.
Look at this.
He didn't connect with it. Harada with a German. All the way back. He's got two.
Whoa.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
You gotta be
That was a 3
gentlemen, Chikara fans, if you are thinking about a career in professional wrestling, the Chikara Wrestle Factory is where you want to go. Whether it's to get in the ring as a wrestler or as a non-wrestler, the Chikara Wrestle Factory will teach you all the tools you need to know. Simply go to CHIKARAPro.com and click under the Learn link for the Chikara Wrestle Factory. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back next week for another Go-Go. My name is Gavin.